In the realm of crime and power, few names carry as much weight as El Chapo, a notorious Mexican drug lord whose empire stood as a symbol of illicit operations and unrivaled influence. In this video, we will be witnessing the moment when the world held its breath, as El Chapo's reign of terror was finally brought to an end. But what happened? Let's find out. Background and significance. El Chapo, whose real name is Joaquin Guzman Leora, was captured on January 8 of 2016 in the city of Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico. The operation to apprehend him was a collaborative effort between the Mexican authorities and the United States Drug Enforcement Administration. He was the leader of the Sinaloa cartel, one of Mexico's most powerful and ruthless drug trafficking organizations. His arrest marked a major milestone in the international fight against drug trafficking and organized crime. His capture lies in his rise to power and the impact of his criminal activities. He began his involvement in the drug trade in the late 1970s with a low working level member of the Guadalajara cartel. After the cartel's dismantling in 1980s, El Chapo established the Sinaloa cartel, which quickly grew in influence and dominance. Under El Chapo's leadership, the Sinaloa cartel became responsible for smuggling vast amounts of illegal drugs, particularly cocaine, into the United States. The Sinaloa cartel's operations were marked by extreme violence and territorial disputes with rival cartels. El Chapo's capture had the potential to reduce the intensity of these conflicts, as his arrest disrupted the cartel's chain of command and weakened its ability to maintain control over drug trafficking routes. International manhunt begins. The manhunt for El Chapo involved several key elements due to the transitional nature of El Chapo's criminal activities. Cooperation between different countries was crucial. Mexican authorities collaborated with law enforcement agencies from the United States, as well as other countries in Latin America, to share intelligence, coordinate operations, and exchange information on El Chapo's movements and network. The accumulation of intelligence had helped build a comprehensive profile of El Chapo and his operation, aiding in subsequent capture efforts. Dedicating task forces and specialized units were formed to focus exclusively on tracking down El Chapo. These teams consisted of highly trained and experienced personnel, including elite law enforcement units, intelligence agencies, and special operations forces. Their expertise and resources were crucial in conducting targeted operations and carrying out arrests. Advanced technologies and surveillance methods were used. Governments and law enforcement agencies offered substantial rewards for information regarding or leading to El Chapo's capture. These rewards incentivized individuals with knowledge of his whereabouts or associates to come forward, increasing the chances of his eventual apprehension. The final capture. On January 6 of 2016, Mexican authorities, with the assistance of the U.S. intelligence agencies, apprehended El Chapo in the city of Los Mochis, Sinaloa. The operation was a result of meticulous planning, intelligence gathering, and the coordinated efforts between various law enforcement agencies. After his escape from a maximum security prison in 2015, Mexican and U.S. authorities launched an extensive manhunt to apprehend him. Acting on intelligence gathered from various sources, a joint operation was conducted by Mexican Navy and the federal police. The operation targeted a safe house in Los Mochis, Sinaloa, where El Chapo was believed to be hiding. The operation involved a combination of ground forces and aerial surveillance. Upon raiding the location, a fierce gun battle erupted between the authorities and El Chapo's heavily armed guards. Despite the intense resistance, the Mexican authorities were able to apprehend El Chapo and several of his associates. The successful capture of El Chapo was seen as a significant victory in the fight against drug trafficking. It highlighted the determination and capabilities of the Mexican government and its collaboration with international agencies, particularly in the United States, bringing down high-profile criminals. The capture of El Chapo was considered a crucial step towards dismantling the Sinaloa cartel and disrupting its illicit activities. Following his capture, El Chapo was extradited to the United States to face trial for his numerous criminal charges, which includes drug trafficking, money laundering, and murder. His trial in the U.S. received widespread attention and shed light on the extensive operations and violence associated with the Sinaloa cartel. El Chapo's capture was a significant achievement, demonstrating the commitment of the Mexican government and its international partners in tackling the drug trade. So that's the end of this video. The capture of the notorious drug lord El Chapo, the story of the man who rose from humble beginnings to become the most powerful drug dealer in the world, has reached its final chapter. Drop down your comments below, and we will see you in another video.